Once a year, we are greeted by Halloween, a most bone-chilling of holidays. While some search graveyards and abandoned hospitals, some turn off the lights and delve into the scariest games imaginable.
This isn't one of those games. Hello you wonderful people, my name is KnomeSane and welcome back to another episode of the Gamesician, and as you can see, I am now on camera. So I decided that after the Kangaroo Blossom video, I was like, you know what, you already know what I looked like, there's no use hiding behind it, besides the people that inspired me to make these types of videos also show their face, so here we go. This is most likely just going to be the current format of the videos, so I hope you enjoy, and if you don't, I'm really sorry. So anyways, with all that being said, let's get on to our game. So I'd heard a lot about this game before its release. I saw a lot of videos about it, and I was so intrigued that I decided to buy it during the Steam Summer Sale, and I don't regret it one bit. The game is called Stardew Valley. It has captured the hearts of many, including myself. I've always enjoyed farming type games like Harvest Moon. While the game is fantastic in its own right, Stardew Valley fixed some of the problems that I had with those games. It's a sort of reimagining of what those games were. Even games that had nothing to do with Harvest Moon seemed to make an appearance in the game. There's more of a community feeling to that of Animal Crossing, and a more adventurous feeling with leveling up skills like an RPG, and there's a bit of crafting like you see in Minecraft. It's a beautiful mishmash of games, and it's fantastic. So not only is the game fascinating due to the gameplay, but the story behind the creation of the game is also very, very interesting. So without getting on another tangent, let's get started on it. Stardew Valley was released February 26th of 2016. It was designed by count 'em, one guy. Eric Barone, aka Concerned Dave, did everything from the music to the programming. After graduating from the University of Washington Tacoma, initially he started looking for jobs in his field of computer science. In the meantime, he decided to build up his resume. He started working on a game. Unsurprisingly, Stardew Valley started as a fan-made alternative to Harvest Moon. After the release of Harvest Moon: Back to Nature, he felt the series started to get progressively worse. Wanting to fix the problems he had with the more recent titles, Barone got cracking. Being inspired by the likes of Animal Crossing, Rune Factory, Terraria, and Minecraft, he set out to start crafting the game with bits from each of them. Get it? Craft! After the project was greenlit in 2012, he started getting a lot of feedback for the game. Eventually, Finn Bryce of Chucklefish Games offered to help publish the game. While working on the game, Barone worked 10-hour days at a time, as well as completely redoing the game. This happened multiple times. While most folks would have put the game into early access or start accepting pre-sales, this game was never put through that. While it was mostly for his own sanity, I still think it was a great choice since a lot of developers do this in order to get money as early on as possible, and then fail to meet the expectations of the fans. So just a heads up for you guys, this next section contains spoilers or what may be considered as some. So, if you don't want to have the game spoiled for you, this is your disclaimer. Let's go. Before we get into the music, let's talk about what Stardew Valley is about. Like any great game, it starts out with your grandfather passing on his final words to you. Jeez, what a great way to start a game. Extreme sadness. During your final moments with him, you are given an envelope that you are told to open when you, quote, experience the burdens of modern life, unquote. It makes me wish that I had something like that for my own life. Eventually, that moment that your grandfather mentioned starts to happen. You start to experience the burdens of modern life while working at your crappy corporate job. You open the letter and it's a deed to his old farm in Stardew Valley. After an introduction from the local carpenter and the mayor, you go to sleep so you can wake up the next morning to start your new life. As seasons pass, you must find ways to continue to make money and thrive. Instead of holding your hand and gradually opening up things for you, everything is almost immediately available. This means the possibilities are almost endless. You've got farming, of course. Alongside that, you become friends with the townspeople, hang out with a wizard, go fishing, go mining, go foraging, go fight monsters, buy hats from a cute little mouse, travel to the desert, play in a casino, get animals, have a cat, get married, and... Whew. Sorry about that, I got a little carried away. One of the things I particularly enjoyed was brewing wine and pickling my crops. You get tons of extra money. It just sounds cool when you say that you make alcohol and pickles at your farm. I also got my cute little cat and my cute little ducks. They make me so happy. They're so cute. Barone, like I had said previously, was the one behind everything. Music, programming, and graphical development, that was all him. According to an AMA he did, he can play guitar, has played in a few bands, as well as worked on making music on his computer while in high school. The music that he used for Stardew Valley was made using Propellerhead's Reason software. Using what was provided with the software, he was able to craft the charming soundtrack of Stardew Valley. With the time and effort he put into this game by himself, I feel as though Concerned Ape puts a good portion of indie developers to shame. While that may be a bold accusation, I will stand by it. Not only did he improve on a great formula, he added more into it, crafting a brand new game. He's achieved quite a bit of notoriety, and I think it's well deserved. Alright, on to the music. There's a lot of music that goes along with this game, and when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. According to my Amiga players and all that, it's over 2 hours of music. So I'm going to try to keep this as concise as possible. We'll see how it goes. Each season has a set of music to go along with it in order to set the mood. First comes spring. Being the first season of the game as well as coming right after winter, the music makes this feel of a new beginning. You have wind instruments taking over the songs while backing from a string section to bring it together. It's a well-orchestrated start to your new life. After warming up from spring, it becomes summer. Usually being the season associated with fun and excitement, the music for summer shows that in Stardew Valley. Each track is lively, containing a variety of instrumentation from tight bass lines and groovy sitar leads to faster-paced drum lines and unique synth progressions. Things eventually start to cool down from summer and usher in fall. With folks going back to school and the winds blowing, the music for the season emulates the calming feelings you get during it. Like summer, there is quite a variety of instrumentation going on. The drums slow down to set the speed of the season, and some returning instruments come from spring in order to keep it mellow. As the chilly breeze turns into snowfall, winter brings things down. While now, winter only seems to frustrate me since I still have to go to work and deal with traffic, the music for the season brings me back to being a kid. Winter feels magical once again. The beauty and quietness of winter is embodied in the music. It's led mostly by piano and synths while having quite a bit of reverb on the tracks in order to convey that sense of majesty that we all used to feel as kids. Different parts of Stardew Valley also have special music to go along with them. Traveling down the street into town will lead you to be greeted by simple, country feel music. While keeping in tune with that style, entering places like the Adventurers Guild and the library give you that same type of sound. If you're in the mood for something different, you can always stop by the Star Drop Saloon for a blast of some ragtime music. Or you could just drop by the Wizard's Tower and feel a rather strange tune. Drink up that magical potion and listen to some hypnotic sounds. The last place I'd like to mention is the mines. This location has some of the best music in the game in my opinion. Listening to some of the songs made me reminisce about my times playing Minecraft. Barone may have taken some inspiration from C418. The music here has a great cycle. As you progress through the mines, the music changes. It starts out being extremely peaceful. Traveling farther down will lead you into the Ice Caverns, which has some beautiful music similar to what you hear during wintertime at your farm. If you decide to travel deeper, which you should, you'll reach the Lava Caverns. These songs are much more intense than the rest. It's very fitting as by this point the enemies have gotten much harder. Instead of slimes and bats, you have magical beings with flame and healing powers. The flow of music within here is perfect and I couldn't imagine it being any other way. Finishing off the different types of music this game has to offer is what happens during the special events or locations. There are multiple festivals that are held in Stardew Valley. Each of them has some type of music to go along with it. One of these being the Spirits Eve Festival. Ooh. Well, at least I got some type of semblance of Halloween in this video. Also, certain locations like the Desert and Sacred Woods have some music. That way, you can keep it different from the rest of the game. The main bit I wanted to focus on was the minigame Journey of the Prairie King. You can either play this with Abigail when you reach 2 hearts with her, or you can just play it in the saloon whenever you have some downtime. It plays a lot like Smash TV for the NES. The music fits the 8-bit aesthetic very well. I also really enjoy when a game includes a game within it. I'm not sure why, to be honest. While I knew that I would have a good time, I didn't think I would get this involved into the world. I mean, it's just a farming game, but really it's not. It's much more. It's an experience. ConcernedApe did a fantastic job with this game, and hopefully in his future gaming endeavors, he's going to create even more masterpieces for us to enjoy. As I close out this video, I urge you to give this game a try. Even if you're slightly interested in it, just get it. You won't regret it. Especially since the new update came out, they added a lot new features including new farms and new items. I mean, come on, who couldn't want that, man? As always, you can leave me comments, tell me what you thought, you can leave me game suggestions, or you can just yell at me, whatever works, you know? I hope you all enjoyed this new episode and this new format. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and peace out, Girl Scouts.